Quick tip time. Let's get to it. Today's tip is on heater control valves. Here's one right here. This one came out of this vehicle. There's the new one installed back there. Basically, we have coolant flowing through these, coolant or antifreeze, flowing into our heater core. That way, you know, in the wintertime when we turn that HVAC over to hot, we have hot air blowing out. So it's running hot coolant through that heater core. And so, you know, when we turn the dial to hot, this will, you know, turn this valve inside here. This one's broken, of course, but it turns the valve with the cable. You can see the cable right there. But it turns that valve and it opens it up and it allows coolant to flow through. And then when we turn that HVAC dial to cold, it'll shut it off and then it stops the flow of coolant. Makes our AC a little bit more efficient in the summertime by cutting it off. Now, older vehicles have these, but newer ones, a lot of newer ones eliminated this altogether. It doesn't have it anymore. But on these older vehicles, what happens is, like, say you've been, you know, driving all summer, and now we have a change in the weather. Now it's a cool day, or, you know, and we switch that over to heat. Now all of a sudden, this thing hasn't moved in a while, because, you know, we ran it all, you know, summer on cold. Now we've moved it into a different position and now we have hot coolant flowing through there. And what happens is a lot of times these valves start to fail. They'll start to leak and then you'll be losing antifreeze or coolant, or this will just spin. You know, it'll come disconnected right there and the valve inside will not open and close. So either you have heat all the time and you don't want it, or you have no heat, depending on how it broke, or it may be partially in between, in which case you may have just a little bit of heat. But it can cause issues where you have, you know, hot blowing air inside when you don't want it, or vice versa, you don't have any heat. Or in the case of this one, it failed catastrophically. This came out like that and all the coolant came out in short time, and so all of a sudden this car overheated really fast. Luckily the owner turned it off and I believe they avoided serious engine damage by doing so, but you know, that could have been catastrophic for this vehicle and toasted this engine. And probably, you know, looking at the condition of it, that may have been all she wrote for this thing. But I do believe they caught it in time. So what's the moral of the story is, keep an eye on these things. If you have an older vehicle, look for leaks, look for issues where the heat doesn't work, things like that, and definitely, you know, check and make sure that that thing is still working and in good function. If you have an older vehicle like this one, 17, 20 years old, and it's still the original one, you may want to consider replacing it before it leaves you stranded on the highway like it did this vehicle. In any event, if this little tip helped you out, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.